Yes, indeed, and it is a special day for Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania as they all present their budget statements today, June 11th, 2026. In Kenya, a lot of anticipation on this budget, a lot of talk around it, both the budget estimates as well as the finance bill, and this is our special coverage of the same right here on TV47. It is TV47 Breakfast, our special coverage of the budget 2026-2027. My name is Freddy Ndimuli, karibu sana.
My name is Annie Odida, and that's right, that's what we're focusing on the whole day today. We'll be looking at Parliament as we wait for John Mbadi with the famous briefcase to make his way to Parliament at Wambia. We are looking at 4.82 trillion shillings, and we are trying to see that the variation between the expenditure and the revenue. As it stands, we have a deficit of about, is it 1.44 billion? Let me just check on that.
1.17.
1417, thereabout.
Yes, thereabout.
Yeah.
Well, in kitu kama ni kawaida hapa Kenya, you know very well you don't have that money, but you continue budgeting
yes.
for it. Unajua tu you'll borrow at some point.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know the famous question, are we living
within our means?
Within ama beyond ama nini?
Clearly we are living beyond our means.
We are living beyond our means.
I think that's the most obvious thing, because kama hauna hiyo pesa, hauna.
Hauna. And I was just trying to see how the government intends to just capture that. Now, we intend to borrow about 996 billion shillings from domestic market. Domestic market ni CC. So
from local banks.
From local banks, as here back at home. And of course, external borrowing pia as a country, we're targeting about 149 billion Kenyan shillings. So ukiangalia hiyo ya domestic borrowing, tukiongelelea matters 996 billion shillings. That means hata kwako as a taxpayer, when you're talking about interests, you know, maybe that will not be accessible to you and me kama uko na biashara. It might be hard for you to get some sort of loans, capital for your business and all. So that is what we'll also be focusing on later, tujue people's budget inasemaje.
And then even to make it worse, is that out of the 4.8 trillion shillings, about 1 trillion or 1.3 trillion is going back to debt servicing. The loans that we already have, we have to pay back, alafu wengine ndo tugawane. So out of 4.8, 1.3 ilipe deni.
Yes.
Tunabaki na 3.5.
Yes.
Aya. Sasa hiyo bado expenditure development na recurrent expenditure.
Yes.
Na bado tutaboro 1 trillion.
Lazima tuboro, lazima tu...
Interesting. That's what we'll be looking at. But it's also a very special day for football lovers.
Yes.
World Cup 2026 kicks off officially today in the US, Mexico, and Canada. The very first match, the one between Mexico and South Africa, will be at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. It kicks off at 10 p.m. East African time, about sijui ni saa ngapi yo. ET ndio wanasemanga ni saa ngapi?
East African time.
That's ET.
Ama
yetu ni EAT. Hiyo ni Eastern time. So tutafanya hesabu tuone hiyo game itakuwa saa ngapi. Even the opening ceremony. Which team have you picked a team to support this time?
Tulisema DRC ama?
DRC. DRC ni watoto wa hapa nyumbani. Hao tunawaangalia na tunawasupport either way. But you know, among zile teams special zile unajua, Germany, England, Brazil, Argentina, France. Which team do you support from those?
Wacha ndaka chini niangalie.
I've always supported France either way. I've always supported France.
Kwa nini? Why?
Hivyo tu, mimi upenda wale players wao. The most important players, the ones I know, akina Thierry Henry played for France. So even when I was small, I've always supported France. But DRC, tuko na nini?
Kanasha na support nini director? Unajua ko amesema Eastern time ni yao. Which team are you supporting, Kanash? Wewe wacha. Ivory Coast ni ya Afrika alafu? Portugal. All right.
So if you look at the dailies today, and you'll be forgiven to think that kuna budget sana. We're focusing, most of the papers are focused on the World Cup. Because at least that's something positive to look forward to. So that's a big discussion. Plus, yesterday there was a very interesting discussion in Parliament about possibility of legalizing cannabis in Kenya. Sasa hiyo unasemaje wewe?
For me, you know, I know that is, you remember when Wajakoya was campaigning? Usually nikisikia cannabis, whoever comes to mind is just Wajakoya. What's his first name?
Wajakoya.
Who Wajakoya?
Anito nani Wajakoya?
Yes, Wajakoya. You know, every time we talk about cannabis, is Wajakoya who comes to mind. I really wonder what it would have looked like with him trying to implement what he had anticipated with
including selling what was it, hyena balls. He proposed that. Anyway, so how this discussion ended up in before Bunge was that there was a statement sought by West Mugirango MP Stephen Mogaka on cross-border narcotics movement and the enforcement gaps. Kuna a lot of these products are coming from across the border in Tanzania.
Yes.
Zinakuja Kenya. So akaanza kuzungumzia haya. It turned into a candid debate on banned cannabis. There was someone who had admitted, several MPs, they actually openly discussed personal or recommended use of bang. Ni kama wanaitumia.
Yes.
So wengine wanasema wanaichemsha ndani ya chai for back pain. One of the MPs cited medical benefits in countries like Mexico and South Africa and supported legalization. Even Nairobi woman rep called for a serious conversation, noting that bang is easily available even to children in homes. She even suggested broader use, including medical. If someone says they never smoked a joint, it might be miraculous. That's what she said. So apparently, but you see, these things you can discuss in parliament. Huku nje usijaribu kusema unavuta bangi tafadhali, utashikwa, because it remains illegal in Kenya. But at least MPs are talking about it. Interesting. Most of them admit they actually use it.
All right, so it's like they want it legalized now.
Well, it wasn't whether or not we should legalize it, but in that debate they said, what's a big deal?
It's neither here or there, they want it legalized.
That we use it. They were simply saying we use it already, so what's the big deal?
Oh, wow. So ni kitu inatumika.
Wabunge wenyu wanavuta bang.
That is why they are so detached.
Bottom line, wabunge wenu wanavuta bang.
Kabisa. Your 13th parliament. This is a very interesting parliament. Hata unajua producer ametupigia kelele na mambo ya bangi na
kwambia. Na support sana.
Amesema hataki kuwa legalized, but she's supporting its medicinal value.
So one of them actually proposed to those who say it has benefits to actually propose a motion and table a formal bill for debate rather than just talk. Because they're just talking, bring a bill in parliament and say, we need to legalize this officially because of 1, 2, 3 things, formally. Then we see if we can, because in some areas, in some other countries and jurisdictions, they do.
Yeah, and imagine they're going to table it. I feel like also our parliament, usually they just talk about these things casually so that they can get reactions from Kenyans. And then now they come and now say, hey, hata wa Kenya are supporting, let's now table it before parliament and let's discuss it. Ni kuwapima pia nini bangi, if at all you will accept.
All right.
Of which what I accept. Tuna kama producer na director
wamekubaliana wote.
Wamepigia debe hata Charles Ntere.
Ntere nilijua atapigia debe. Anyway, Get interactive. These are the big discussions. Of course, the budget being the main story, World Cup, and mambo ya bangi ni kama tazungumzia sana leo. Let's focus on the budget.
Right.
And at least World Cup kiasi, but the main story, of course, this is our special coverage of the budget 2026-2027. Interact with us throughout the show. Social media pages,
right.
TV47 Digital, that's X, on Facebook, TV47 Kenya, on Instagram, as well as on YouTube where we're streaming live. Use the hashtag TV47 Breakfast, hashtag Story ni Yetu.
Right.
You can tag us as well.
Yes. At Annie_Dida is my handle.
Mine is at Fred Indimuli.
Tuangalie hali ya anga, tumeongea sana, but bado tunarudi tena kuongea sana.
Tutaendelea kuongea zaidi.
Au sio? Tuangalie weather.